What can be said about Javier Milei that hasn't already been said by a chainsaw? He promised cuts in the bureaucratic state and delivered.
Ministerio de las Mujeres y Género y Diversidad, afuera.
On the other side of the political spectrum is Venezuela. Some years ago, Argentina's neighbor elected Hugo Chavez, an unapologetic socialist. Chavez nationalized the oil fields, and then when production fell by 50%, he had to bring in foreign investors. Not too socialist. This week's cartoon is about Javier and Hugo duking it out in an epic battle between libertarian capitalism and heavy-handed socialism. Drew Javier Milei a bunch of different times. He basically has two expressions, smiling and shouting. Hugo Chavez, I think I get him on the first go. When it comes to caricature, I don't know that I'm doing anything exceptional, and there's a lot of people doing amazing stuff, but I do know this: when caricaturing two or more people, you want to keep their exaggeration relative to each other. I think a lot of people assume I'm some kind of stick-in-the-mud conservative. However, I identify as a pragmatic Haymarket anarchist. In other words, I'd like to pay half the tax that we're paying now and know that it's actually going to help people in America, and not paying for Pakistani gender reassignment surgery or used to pay to bomb people into oblivion, which happens to be the case more often than not. Wasn't super happy with this one, so I did another, but the editor of the newspaper ended up going with the original. When the economist Adam Smith talked about the invisible hand of capitalism, I guess he had never visited Venezuela. Otherwise, he'd be talking about the invisible handout. Well, that's it, folks. And until next week, keep your pencil sharp.